As their guys get set to match up between the Mexico City Conquistadors and the London Monarchs. No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he said, taking a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
That ugly boy.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Same here, man.
Second down, 8.
She called you?
From the gun, here's Locke.
Oh, God, I gotta get used to that, man. I'm never gonna get used to this new one,
and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first
the Mexico City Conquistadors.
That hurts. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
With the Mexico City Conquistadors versus the London Monarchs. So both teams fucking relocated first game.
So after the INT, here's Wentz.
You said 20 minutes 30?
Jeffrey with a catch left side. And that time he's smothered as he's wrestled down. A good gain of 14 there to moves the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
God.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Second down and 4.
At least this guy doesn't fucking run all day. He doesn't even call one run yet, so I'm sure it'll become a thing.
From the gun, it's Wentz. That's complete right around the 8. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
It off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Right now. What is going on? What the fuck? It just picked a play for me? Oh my god, what's going on? I can't even play right now.
Now the Georgia Southern man.
I can't control it.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Jarek McKinnon, a 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
I still can't. Oh my god, this is extra delay, bro.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Oh, you want to fucking switch quick now, huh? After he scores on you, dude.
This one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
On second down, here's Lott.
I'm playing shit right now. What the fuck was that? What did I throw that for?
Well, and it's picked.
Who is Star Wars, man?
Beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
I know they didn't say nothing to me about any of that shit, so I was just wondering.
On second down, here's Wentz. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
From the 2-yard line yet again. Let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Wentz.
He dropped it. Wait, he doesn't have the ball. It's out of his hand. The fuck? Challenge.
They found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was
pause. Let me pause, bitch. Stop playing me. Hell no. I can't challenge it? Oh my god.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to
upheld my ass. He doesn't have the fucking ball.
And exploited it.
They gave him a touchdown
for the extra point.
Oh my god.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
I mean, did you?
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9.
Oh, God.
A shotgun snap for Locke. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Come
and
on,
he's unable
man.
to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
The first carry now, this is Lacey. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Already down by fucking 14. Maybe I'm just going to go for it. Gotta get my ass hit. I know, right? Shut the fuck up. Fuck it.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They are going for it. It's Locke.
Oh my God,
Pressure and down he goes.
This guy has like a scheme. He's
Sacked.
probably just running the same
Brandon
cover 3.
Graham in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
I mean, like, people run fucking whole playbooks off of, like, one set and shit. I don't know how to do any of that shit.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
I don't mean, like, one set. I mean, like, they'll run, like, cover 2 or cover 3 all game, shit like that.
Now McKinnon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as, that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it in every position, and we just saw there some linebackers that can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a third and about 9 to go. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Here's Luck. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass.
Cover 3,
that's a big miss.
That's his play right there.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They're going to go. It's Luck.
Out of bounds. Oh my God.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Flushed out right.
Oh my God, he had 8 fucking years to throw. Who was getting to the QB? He rerouted everybody.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. He's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic.
We've noticed you're having a tough game. Seems like we matched you with the opponent above your skill range. Do you wish to concede early? Oh boy. Ooh.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Oh, yeah, I see what you do, man. You look for the coverages.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. A dump down to McKinnon. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Jarek McKinnon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh my God, fumble. Come on, man.
Guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Jesus Christ.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
This guy looks extra retarded.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Wentz now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bennett. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Triple fucking, oh wow. Alshon Jeffrey.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And this offense continues to pour it on. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off.
I'm trying to keep my cool. That's 35-0.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now it's Love. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. A run. It's Murray. And a short pick.
I trip on my fucking lineman. Come the fuck on, bro. I'm already playing shitty. I don't need all this extra bullshit.
3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, over. I'm done, man. Come on.
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right.
Come on.
Caught right side. It's Jeffrey. And they'll bring him down
at the
18-yard line.
I already have fucking shitty
now
players.
Whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8.
I got the fumble like it's an injury.
Throwing his Wentz.
They're
going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Henry Anderson in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Are we in the park right now?
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Can't fuck with the park until we get another teammate.
Here we go. Run. 5-9. Switch. Lead 5-3.
Wentz gonna throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds inside the 10 at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There's a lag again.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
If this was boxing, you think maybe they would have thought about stopping this one, because this defense has been bruised, it's been battered, but this is why they keep the fight going, right? They just got done with a really nice play, showing they still got a little bit left, don't they?
Haven't had many plays that they can clip, put in the film room and smile about, but hey, there's one.
Clip and save.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Here's Wentz to throw. And that is incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now.
Carson Wentz, 10-13, 90 yards, 4 touchdowns.
When push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
4 touchdowns, 13 throws.
On now is the kicker Jason Myers for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Myers able to knock it through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
Now it's Sturgis converted on the field goal. Now he'll send this one away on the kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And he's brought down after a good gain. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Curry every time we shoot.
They go back to Murray on 1st down. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Boring.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more after this.
Scouting report.
Here's Luck now on second down. A right side catch by Crabtree. The reception good for 7.
There you go, Andrew Luck,
It's
1 for
3rd
9.
down.
That's what I'm talking about. Fucking retarded.
This offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Luck. Forced out to his left.
Oh, throw it out of bounds, Luck.
Fires one, but incomplete. So 4th down
not punting
coming
at all
up. What do you
this game.
expect?
I'm
They've
getting
gone for a
absolute-
time
I'm not
after
punting.
time.
I'm
They haven't
fucking
punted
punting.
yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
4 verse over and over. Tony defense, he runs his cover 3, buzz buck 3.
And no move to get the offense off the
shit.
field. They're
Better hurry
going
up,
on
hike the ball.
4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it here. Shreds the tackle.
Get that first down, Luck.
Left. He may
Blood
try and
fumble.
run for this. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
We ain't got no shooters. You and me out there. Hell no, I'm a shooter.
Now a first down throw. Luck.
Oh, T.Y. Hilton drops
And
it.
it pops free. The collision
90
there
catching
jarred the
traffic
ball
for
loose
fucking
and
God
brings
knows
up
what.
2nd down.
Throw that shit
This team is
triple
not going to
coverage.
make it easy for you. They're
Alshon
physical
Jeffrey's
group,
gonna
and
get
we
that
just saw
bitch.
it there on that play.
Motherfucker
He came
drops it in the
made
end zone
contact,
and gets a
just as he's
touchdown.
trying to
Okay.
haul it in.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Challenge? No, I can't do that. Can't challenge that play. Touchdown.
Back to the air. Luck on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Getting your ass busted out there.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, here's Luck. Out to the flat for Lacy. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out
Get
in
that
the
first,
field,
Lacy.
to let him
Get
have
that
a chance
first.
to make
There you
people
go.
miss an open field.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Luck now to throw.
Oh boy. That wasn't even
And
what.
Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs,
straight up
and it's
to
going to
like
come
this
down the
one.
hands of the wrong team.
I suck at this game, bro. I showed about this in the disc.
And they're going to go soft on the corners.
I'm gonna suck on the corners and that's some bullshit with a good score.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Jabal Sheard coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ain't no playmaker.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's going to go down again. So we've reached half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now this offense about ready to take over again. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Second down following the run.
You're just a close fucking bitch.
On play action, Wentz. And complete on the right side to Bennett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he comes back with one complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Again, it's Wentz.
These fucking drag routes again, dude. Let's get 2 drags going.
It's Burton.
It's the best way to score.
Touchdown. Trey Burton, 41 yards. And this offense is running away with this one.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
3 passes. That's
now
more
we
passes
take a
than
glance at the offense as they
game.
work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
I haven't
They
completed it.
trail
That's my goal.
offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. They go with Murray again. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And he's got Moncrief. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And now a 1st down following that long gain. Back to throw, Love. Being chased out left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The throw on 2nd down is Locke. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Here's Locke.
Come on, he's wide the fuck open. Overthrow. Can't do anything fucking right today.
T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, dude. You're fucking kidding me.
A shotgun snap for Love. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, my God.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Luck throwing again. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He opted to go with a scramble. Gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Let's do with your 50-50 plays, I guess.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Wentz now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
I'll be fucking quarterbacks hurt for good. Yeah. I don't know, it's one of my players fucking tackling the quarterback.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, fucking frozen. What happened?
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Fresh set of downs here.
Wow, I don't even know what's going on right now. Come on, I understand. I'm getting my ass whipped. The lag is killing me too. Pick that. Come the fuck on.
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice gain of 21 yards. offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now a play fake. Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Again, they'll throw
There's a
with
drag
Wentz.
coming. There's a drag.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered.
Lion. Here we go.
Wentz now on 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up.
Oh, yeah, where you catch it and you just
Not
go
an
down
issue.
your hands.
Exercise those fingers.
Happened in my career several times.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. And the pressure gets to him again. Barkevius Mingo in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Oh, great.
And now whistles and a flag.
It's okay.
And I
This
think
guy
we
did
got
like
to
8
jump here.
hours, so.
A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanting to get a good get off on the snap. Jump too quickly.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
And Myers able to knock it through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
And here now the offense heading back out there. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once.
Do a fucking truck stick to the game back.
Make them do it again.
So I just
Give
run
him a
straight
couple
to
on
a
the
fucking
carry
tackle.
there, 2nd and 8. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
This offense so far on third down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is locked.
Good catch, Moncrief. Let's run behind the first down line because we don't need the first down.
35, right at the 34
I fucking hate
here.
this game.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run with Murray. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll be a gain of 4. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So it'll be first down here after the run. Out of the gun, Luck. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, there's your first ROI, right? Return on investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack, I know they want him to be an impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first of many sacks in a long career.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brandon Graham. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just...
trip over your fucking defense.
In certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. In motion right is Jeffrey. Wentz to throw. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 6 yards here to go for the offense on second down. Now Wentz again. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now this offense ready to head back out there. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. Here's Luck. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to feel that one. Knocked down hard. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, great. Wow, I caught that. Yeah, way to give me something.
A very solid gain of 27. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And here we go on 1st and goal. They run with Murray. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown.
Oh, God, it scored. Oh, my God.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that.
All because they gave me some bullshit-ass catch.
Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. They've gone to the 4th quarter now in Dallas, and the Cowboys have added on to their lead. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. the practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw.
Of course he's going to throw.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
How do you fucking let him get that open, man, on this game? It don't make no fucking sense, dude. It don't make any fucking sense.
As they just add to their totals.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the...
Look at this shit, man. 5-man rush, 3 of them are in the backfield. 3 of them.
There's your first ROI,
what are we
right?
fucking
Return on
doing?
investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack. I know they want him to be an impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first of many sacks in a long career.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this.
I want to pull these fucking stats.
Stay myself, I never change, yeah. Do whatever, get you paid, yeah.
Cause, but I still low. Got 100 different in my cell phone. Still 33 for low. I'ma ride to my dog sitting in jail. It's that ladder on the grass, bend it back, roll. I'm on Keller, I'm on Bishop, I'm on Flat Shore. I'm at Magic, I'm at Bally's, let them go. Then it's right back to the when I'm low. Bars never close and we wide open. Kicking flavor with me, neighbor, yeah, we local. Rap the bottom, cause the bottom where we come from. Me no pray for little paper, need a lump sum. Real spill, yeah, I would rather be a broke, real little rich.
My defense was. Steve Nash.
I never change, yeah. Dirty, so they treat me like a stain, yeah. Do whatever.
Alright, I'm done getting my ass whipped, so hop on some 2K.